Today's comic artist spotlight, Greg Capullo. This is a series where I take a piece of the artist's penciled work and I ink it in Clip Studio. And along with that, we'll take a look at one of the comic books that they've worked on. So let's begin. Today we're going to look at the Creech Out for Blood, #1. This was done by Greg Capullo, creator, writer, and illustrator. Colored by Tyson Wangler. Lettered by Oscar Gongora. And there's a graphic designer there. Let's jump into the book. At the beginning you have a fade in of things. This is actually the second series after the first miniseries, where it looked like the Creech died at the end of the last book. So here we're shown that I guess he's coming back. So this is the reporter from the first series. Shows he's fearing for his life here. He calls the cops. But you just have Greg Capullo is very good at drawing different characters. Very good at expressions and detail and everything. Really good all-around artist. So he's a photographer talking to the cops, saying he wants protection, and they basically say, "All right, but we gotta go." He's like, "But I need protection," so that's that. But just awesome detail on this page. You got little insets here. Great use of blacks. So here we go. Now we're fading in here. Pretty crazy shot there. As we show a bunch of rubble here, and here's the police coming with a little tank. They're very armored up, but you got madness going on here in this area. So just does a great job here with these helmets and gear that everyone has on. So here we got, they're being attacked by something. So here to find out, it's these guys over here. Bunch of ruffians, but this guy will come into play later. And then here's these big guys coming with the guns, shooting at the cops. So here they're going to fire this tank at him, and these guns just fire right through the tank. The little tank blows up then. And then this guy who was back behind the corner with these guys sees this creature come out. Here's this crazy detail. And what you have here, this is the Creech. So just an awesome double page shot here. All these tentacles flying around, metal tentacles coming out the back of his head. All the rubbish. So he's obviously freaking out here. And the tentacles grab the gun, grab the guy, and it's not looking good for these guys. So here we have the cops. They're like, "Hey, what happened?" They stopped firing. So they go check the scene, and it's pretty bad here. There's like a sideways shot. Here's a guy stuck in the wall. Pretty crazy. Super detailed art. So here they wonder how they got these guns. They're police issue. And then they got this one guy, the little guy there. So they put him in the psych ward. And then here comes the nurse. She's supposed to find out what happened and whatnot. Just a great shot here of the lady with the hand here. This is the guy keeping watch. His name's Greg. I thought that was funny. So this guy slips out of his armband and takes a swipe. This guy comes over and knocks him a little bit. This guy just keeps saying monster all the time. He's traumatized by seeing the Creech. So here we have this guy here, which this is crazy detail on this guy. If you can't tell, this guy's old. But awesome work here. Awesome work by Greg. Love these stone statues here in the back. Just an awesome shot here. So this guy's talking here, and this guy supposedly was killed in the last book. So there's a mystery of why he's around yet. Which is awesome shots. I love how he always does the nose and the mouth shots. Puts the hands in front here. Awesome work. Pretty creepy. So then we go back to this nurse here. She's going home and she notices someone coming after her, so she just hits him with the bag, hits him with the mace, and here to find out it's that reporter. He disguised himself. So that was the end of chapter 1 and chapter 2. 2 chapters in the book here. So giving him a drink of water. He's trying to explain what's going on here. So this is a good way to recap the last story a good bit. But just awesome art here with the talking, the different layout of the boxes and stuff. I like the close-up of the glasses, the eye, the shadow here. So he tells a recap of kind of the first book here, where this doctor crossed alien DNA to make this guy, this creature. And towards the end, he tried to control the creature with his mind, but this guy came in and shot him while he was doing it. So it's just a good recap here. So then they had these aliens, they escaped. This guy was trying to work with them, and then in the end he betrayed them and took them out. And just a recap of the first series. Still a recap though. So this guy pretty much witnessed all this stuff. And then this other group came in. Supposedly that guy was killed there. This guy with the glasses. His name was Dross. And the rest of them flew away. They assumed the creature was dead. The Creech, but he says, I can't imagine he survived. But this is, I love this shot here. Awesome shot, sitting on the perch here with the tentacles flying. So, I guess she's kind of writing this stuff down, because he believes his life is being targeted now because he knows all this stuff and whatnot. But basically, in the last book too, he had this infant when he met the creature. So what he's saying, he had to leave this infant, and he wants her to help him call up and whatnot. But this is an awesome shot here. Got the glasses shadow here. You know, just little things that puts in an art. Very good. Very detailed everywhere. All the books in the background. He does a great job on these close-ups too, where he has like the hand and the pen writing on the paper. So, and here's the guy, he's kind of breaking down. And I know it sounds too crazy, so here she turns on the news, and then it's talking about this guy and draws too. But yeah, and this guy's alive and well, and this guy is like, I can't believe it, because I saw him being killed. So, but he does a great job with putting these masks in the background here that are hanging on our wall. So yeah, now it's showing outside where this guy's on a big screen here, and here's the Creech down here casting this big shadow. His tentacles flying, so you can tell he's seeing that guy too, thinking he killed him. But awesome shot here. Takes out these huge areas with these big antenna type objects. So here we're back at this building. They got this. They got this guy in this room. He wants to know where the Creech is. So he's interrogating this guy. And then they're just talking, and there's lightning outside, and this guy starts to see him. So he just keeps saying monster. And this guy, he's just like, yeah, tell me about him. But awesome detail here. Really, really messed up guys. Greg can draw sometimes. Little hair strands coming out. Gold tooth. This guy's character too. But yeah, so it's a messed up shot. Crying, yelling. Teeth are almost flying out of their gums. Got a welt on his head here. So he's screaming about seeing this monster. He's talking about the eyes. So this guy turns around. Don't see nothing. And then, bam, he comes through the window. So once again, very awesome detailed shot. Got the big hands here. All the stuff in the gloves. Tentacles flying. You got the glass breaking everywhere. So he lands, and he seems pretty cool about it. And since his job is to get some of this guy's blood for research, he's happy to see that he's bleeding because he came through the glass. So he just gives a stare. Of course, the alarm goes off, and he knows, I guess, the doctor's brain is in him somehow. So he says, "What's wrong, doctor?" So he knows he's the doctor or whatever. So anyways, the guys come busting in, just blazing. So here we have the bullets. This is an awesome shot. Shows hair's whipping, and the bullets like bounce off the hair pieces, or tentacles, or whatever they're called. So this guy's, he is so close to getting some of the blood, and then these men like grab him away. He's like, no. So they shove him out the door. Of course, they leave this guy in there, and they're just running out. So this creature just picks up a piece of the floor, about to throw it. They seal up the area, and this ship comes flying in. And this art's just so detailed. And they fire a missile into the room, blow up the whole room. This guy from the ship, he's like, he's toast. Right before he gets grabbed. So, but just great detail with the smile. He's got the helmet on with the mic talking into it. Got the equipment up here too. You know, even this section here, you got all this detail around the panel coming out, and this panel's ripping here. So basically he rips him from the ship, and then the other people start targeting. The other people start coming in. It says we're being targeted because Creech has these little guns on him too. So this guy's hanging off here. His eyes are wide open. Great. And they got him locked on, and this guy says, abort. Leave him alone. They're like, all right. So they fly off. So this creature, he basically just jumps away. And then that's basically the end of the first issue. So that's the Creech. Pretty awesome work from Greg Capullo. Since he did a huge run on Spawn, and I believe he was doing this at the same time. Then he went on to Batman, and he's done some other books too. So this is the finished piece here on this piece of penciled Spawn that he did. Pretty fun piece to do with all the chains and stuff. Kind of looking like a Spider-Man pose there. Even has the spider hanging. There's a link below to my art page if you wish to view an HD version of the Greg Capullo inks. Also others like it. So there you have it, a look at the awesome art of Greg Capullo. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a suggestion for an artist you'd like to see me take a look at in the future, leave a comment below and I'll check them out. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. We'll see you next time. The Comic Artist Spotlight.